Growing up, my parents even tell the stories of whenever we go on family vacations, things like that. I'd always be one of those kids collecting rocks. Every place we went, I'd see new rocks, so I'd want to take new rocks. I think I had probably like an ice cream pail worth of rocks coming back home with me. When people asked him like, oh, you ever thought he'd be a geologist? Well, their answer is, well, we're not surprised, because he literally was bringing buckets of rocks home when he was 12. And my parents still have them actually in their garage to this day, just stashed away in the corner kind of thing. My role as the assessment geologist for the province is relatively new. I just switched to it late last year. It's a pretty key aspect of the exploration and mining industry within the province. A lot of people, when they think mining, they think to basically when our grandparents' era was mining, and you see those places that look like the surface of the moon, where it's just a desolate landscape that's been absolutely obliterated. But there's a lot of engineers, geologists, environmental scientists that are there to make sure that that type of activity doesn't occur again. We're trying to do it more responsibly. A lot of people like to criticize it, but a lot of people also like to have their cell phones and their cars and all these different things that are an essential part of life nowadays. If we have to mine, we can do it as responsibly and as ethically as possible, and with the environment in mind, communities in mind. And so mining is definitely a part of modern life. I think geology as a discipline has that kind of adventurous side to it, whether it be the mining aspect or exploration or just a field geologist doing research. You're exposing new things and seeing new things that maybe nobody else has seen before. An interesting thing about geology is that it's a very multidisciplinary field, and different people may pick different routes to go with that. Some, they stay closer to home. Some, they pick the furthest thing away, the most remote, obscure type of role, just because when else will you get to experience something like that? Like, I have colleagues and friends from university that they have gone all over the world, whether it be different parts of Canada, but I have friends ended up in Australia and places like that where it can take you anywhere just because there's geology everywhere.